Welcome everyone to the Anime Dad podcast. We've got Misa today, who is a he's been a fan of the podcast for a very long time. He's a cosplayer. He's an anime dad. He is very good at what he does. He's met so many incredible voice actors, and I think he's about to pop in now. There we go. I can hear him.
There we go. Oh, got the audio going. Let's see.
And I can see you. Oh yes, Master Roshi.
There we go. There we go.
You look incredible, man. I love that. I'm
Thank
so
you.
glad it was Master Roshi. I was wondering who it was gonna be. And
I
that's
couldn't choose between Madara, Naruto, or Jiraiya. I couldn't choose between those.
bro. You are awesome. You're definitely a dad that the best anime dad out there. That's so cool. How many cosplays do you have? You there?
I think I keep losing audio.
Oh, that's okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. That's still something's going on my
No worries at
speaker.
all. No worries at all.
I've got the little ones in it right
No worries at all. How many cosplays do you have? Did you say?
now. I would say at least seven of them from between animes and game characters and regular cartoon characters.
That's so cool.
Got a good variety.
Yeah, that's
So,
incredible. That's so cool,
yeah.
man. And what was the first one you got?
The first one is actually when I met the voice actor Madara.
Mm.
I'm making that one. I kind of set a goal. So during work hours, during my lunchtime, I was actually cutting it, making the design of the shield, the plates, everything, and the hair. My wife helped me out to design it, so she helped out a lot too on that one. So it
That
was it
is,
was challenging that one.
yeah, I'm sure it would have been, but that would have been an incredible experience. His voice is just such a cool. He's got such a cool
It
voice, doesn't he?
is, yeah. Oh yeah. And what got me is when he ended up that day he took a picture and uploaded it. I was super happy he uploaded it and say, hey, you know what? This is the only picture I took with everybody. You're one of the lucky ones. And I was so happy. Me and him we keep in touch. I see him every time he comes in. So he remembers me and my family, and he recognizes my little ones growing. So like they're getting really big. Like, it's a special moment.
Oh, that's so special. You must have built relationships of with so many voice actors because you seem to be such a lovely family, and you always dress so beautifully and wonderfully, um, and I really appreciate you making the time to talk to me as well. Now, what was your first anime that you watched growing up?
Uh, the original Dragon Ball
Mhm.
series, but it was in the middle of when they were in the Red Ribbon Army to the ending of it. So from
Mm,
there, I ended up going back to Dragon Ball Z. Then I wanted to know what happened in the beginning, so I ended up going back to Dragon Ball. But Dragon Ball was the original one. Then it scattered around. But
that's awesome.
I didn't got hooked in right away. I was just a show that my parents put in TV, and they were just watching it with me. And after that, I stopped watching it, and I got back into it after Naruto was out there. And this is me through high school, like, oh, Naruto's pretty cool. And like, I need to go back to this. Tsunami was in there, getting real good out there before they start going down. But you know, it's great.
That's cool. That's cool. And have you met Stephanie Nadolny yet?
Sorry, what was that?
Have you met Stephanie, the voice actor of Kid Goku, yet?
Oh man, she's lovely. I love her so much. Her experience is super fun. You never expect, but she's really good at making a little creating this cool scene, and it's just pretty cool, energetic with her. She's a real lovely person. I love her voice. It's crazy to hear her natural voice is so close to Kid Goku. It's really impressive. Like, man, this is so good. So I
Oh,
got a couple things. She autographed my Dragon Radar, and this is my little favorite little thing. So I kind of love it.
oh, that is so
So
cool. I
that
love
that's it.
that.
So
That's so special. My goodness, where'd you get the Dragon Radar from? My girls keep asking me to get them one.
Yeah, so this one was at Amazon, but you had to search up one that lights up. So this one actually, lights up, makes all these beeping sounds, so plays the songs. The thing is, it's a Japanese version, so we'll just make a sound. So it's pretty cool.
That is awesome. Ah, yeah. My plan was to. I think I mentioned it in a video before. Is to get a bit of a Dragon Ball hunt for the kids, and that was one I need to hide the Dragon Balls around town, get something like that, or get an app with the Dragon Ball thing on, or maybe like a geocaching app. So it
That
seems
is
like
fun.
yeah. So hopefully we get that going. So how old are your children, if you don't mind me asking?
So my son just became 2 years old. He's the middle one right now. So we're celebrating his birthday tomorrow, actually.
Awesome.
Um, my oldest daughter, she's 8 years old. Her name's Sophia, and my little baby one is Emily, and she's already gonna be 8 months. So she's the queen right now. She's real bossy. Mm.
That's funny, but they do become a bit of a queen, the youngest,
Oh
and
yeah, it's a challenge. When I'm taking them to my events,
yeah.
it's really hard to find a cosplay for them to match with us. So every cosplay we go to these events, we had to match up as a family. So the Dragon Ball was a hard one because we did Majin Buu. Me and my wife, she was evil Buu, Kid Buu, and I was the bigger Buu. And the kids, I believe we had him as Yamcha and Goku. So that was really it was pretty fun.
Oh, that would have been
Yeah.
so challenging to get it right, and to get them to wear it as well is challenging,
Oh
and
yeah.
get and keep things on, and but that's so
Yep.
cool.
Gotta keep a second. Yeah, you gotta keep a separate spare just in case kids have emergencies. So
Yeah,
it happens.
all the time.
Mm.
Well, where can people listening, where can they find your pictures of these things? Is it on Instagram or TikTok?
Yes, they're in Instagram and through Facebook. I mostly upload to Facebook mostly through Misael Herrera.
Hmm.
You can find him in there, and I'm sure you can attach it here.
Hmm.
Um, but I'm pretty active up there. There's a
Cool.
couple events going on, so I got one coming up, and I'll be uploading a video of the whole event. So there's a couple of voice actors that will be showing up in there. I look forward to.
Um, that's exciting. That's super exciting. Who you planning on seeing then?
Definitely Johnny Bosch. Johnny Bosch is my favorite voice actors. It's Johnny Bosch and the voice actor also of Jiraiya from Naruto.
Yes.
I've been wanting to see him for a while because I have a giant poster that the Naruto voice actor signed, and now I just need him sign them together. So it's a special one. So it was a hand drawn one. So I love that one. It's pretty cool.
Ah, that is awesome. That's so exciting. You what's your favorite anime at the moment? What are you watching at the moment?
Ooh, that's a real tough one. You know what? I'm sure everybody could agree that right now everybody has to be a
Oh
straw hat.
yes.
Everybody's being a straw hat right now.
I
it,
love
it
it.
it got so good. The storyline. I'm right now currently watching it on dub,
Mhm.
so it's just so good. It keeps up with the Dragon Ball kind of story stuff. The energy, the family, everything. It's lovely characters too, though. Good story.
That's awesome. Yeah, I completely agree. It's great. It's incredible. And where are you up to now in the series? Are you up to where the dub's
We're
finished?
Yeah, we're during Chopper's trying to find a cure to melt everybody from becoming ice zombies.
Hmm.
So we're I'm trying to see. Come on, guys, go up to help the guys out there. So it's expanding.
Ah, it's nerve wracking. It's nerve wracking. But no, yeah, you're right. Wano, the animation's incredible. The voice acting's incredible. The story's incredible. And Kaido is just a terrifying beast of a man. And he does seem quite formidable. My favorite episode, I finished the dub and I'm just up to a little bit further, but I'm at 10:15 and I won't tell you what happens, but it's probably my favorite episode of all time. I just got goosebumps like crazy. And I think with One Piece, the goosebumps just keep coming.
That's the good part. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this how it goes. And do you watch it with your family or is it just by yourself together?
Yeah, I watch it with the family. Do you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We when I come home from work, we don't watch anime till we're already sitting our table, kitchen table, and we got the TV, and one side we're watching it, and like we had to wait for each other. It's a thing. We had to watch it. It's
I
fun.
love that. Oh, and they get so annoyed if you watch it without them. We're
Yeah. Oh,
uh,
absolutely, absolutely.
they get pissed. They get so annoyed. We're currently watching as a family Dragon Ball Z,
Nah.
which is a bit. It's quite intense, especially for my 4-year-old. But it's not that bad. And we're up to Frieza at the moment, and he just turned Super Saiyan. Goku just turned Super Saiyan, and the girls just keep asking to watch it. And then after we watch it, they say to me, "Okay, time for a martial arts tournament." And my daughter's obviously Goku, and my other daughter's Bulma. And then yeah, we as a family, we the bed is the ring, and we fight each other. it's a
That's
it's
cute.
a it's a bit
That's
of
cute.
fun. Oh, it's so much fun, and it's so cool to share the love of anime with your children.
Yeah, you know what? And for them to adapt it, and they start liking it, show to when they're older, that's gonna be real. From like you did parenting good. That's the best part of it. My son would just sit there. He's barely 2 years old. He's just watching the show with me, and he points at TV. He's like, Goku, Goku. And he got when we met Shed Michaels. We were doing the Kamehameha, and he knew he was Goku after we performed the Kamehameha. So that was pretty cool too. I got these posters on my back, and he every time I got home, picked him up, he's always saying, "Dad, that Goku?" We're like, "Yeah, that's Goku." So it's pretty cool.
That's incredible. I love that. Do you guys do you Oh, you do have those Dragon Balls. I keep losing mine because I mean they're on the table. My girls always hide them and they say, "Okay, I want the 4-star," and they take them away. Or I want the
Yeah.
6-star, and they take it away. And then I'm like, "Where are my Dragon Balls?" And they just hide them around the place.
I wish they had bigger size because they all of them are the smaller ones. I'm like, that'll be nice
Yes.
if I could find a real size. But the ones that I showed you a while back in the video, this were a gift that I gave to my brother that I had Stephanie signed and gave to my little brother for his birthday coming up. So that was pretty cool.
That is
I would like to have
awesome.
my set, but I would like a bigger size Dragon Ball.
Yeah, yeah. Even the Namek size ones will be good. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
but like they'll be
sweet.
basketball sized. I saw on AliExpress there's a few options, so I'm gonna test some out. But you never know if they come good or bad. The
Yeah,
Chinese will send it through, but you're
yeah.
right.
You have to
A bigger size would be good.
talk to someone custom made. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. I saw this cool post the other day of basketballs, and they had Dragon Balls, painted basketballs. I thought that was quite a cool thing.
Nice. That's good.
Um,
But yeah, we're surrounded by anime world. It's always the same. I mean, games we try to play too, though. This is real hard with the kids lately right now.
oh yeah, what are you playing with them at the moment? What games?
When I'm by myself, I'm actually playing the old school Metal Gear games.
Oh yeah,
Since I'm waiting for the new release, so it's more Metal Gear. Sometimes you'll see me playing uh Naruto Clash of Clans, all on the GameCube. So pretty old school guy.
that's the way to go. Old school's the way to go for sure. Because how old are you? Do you mind me asking how old you are?
I am 33.
Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, I'm 30.
Yeah,
So we grew up in a similar time
the same
time
area.
period. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we know, and it's the best era. It definitely is the best era. I just got some. Are you a big Yu-Gi-Oh guy?
Yeah. Oh, I love Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh yeah, I have my own set. Yeah.
Uh,
I'm not really good at the new ones. It's really hard to keep up with their new rules because they banned a lot of cards. So it's, like, oh man, I love these kind of sets, and they banned most of them already.
oh,
So it's
I miss.
crazy.
I really miss. Just playing and having battles. I need to find like an online group. Do you do? You obviously know Biorvio, the guy I do interviews with sometimes. His do you do Dungeons and Dragons like he does as well? Do you do D&D?
No, I don't. No, I've been wanting to because I have a lot of friends running into it. They play the games a lot too, though, because they were originally playing it, going to a location. They played and they asked me, "Hey, you should come over here." We have a table where they just play One Piece. Over here, we got Dungeons and Dragons, Monster Quest in this area. It's some cool stuff. But I've been wanting to get into that stuff actually.
Yeah. oh, that would be incredible. But you're right; it's hard to find time as a father and as a worker. It's really challenging to find time to get things done, and especially a father of three. I've only got the two, and every time you add a child to the ranks, it adds it takes your time away, and it makes life a lot busier. What do you do for work?
So work, I'm a full-time building engineer. So I do from air conditioning to mechanical buildings. So it's all over the place in the city, driving around. So it's fun. It's real fun. It's not always sitting in the office, sending your emails all the time. So it keeps you going everywhere. So it's fun.
And do you
But yeah, I
meet?
told my office actually found out about I do cosplay. So when they brought that up and they saw pictures, I was like, oh man. Like, yeah, everybody has a, hobby. So yeah, and they were pretty impressed. So they took it pretty cool about it. And I found out my boss was actually a huge fan of anime. He's telling me, oh, I'm in One Piece, I'm watching this. I love the live action one. And he watched it before I did because I was waiting to hear from everybody of the live action. So that was cool. Me and my boss had a good, something together. So
Oh,
it was
bro,
pretty
that's
cool.
incredible. That's cool. When you find someone who loves anime, you become best friends immediately, and especially if it's your boss,
Yeah,
it's
you
good
do.
because
Absolutely.
your boss can, you get a bit friendly with your boss. That's incredible. Do you have a lot of people in your community that love anime? You see anime shirts, anime hats regularly?
Oh yeah, yeah. You know what? There's a lot of shops you meet up friends and you bump into them. Every time I go to these other events, I see the same guys in there, and we're all talking, taking pictures of each other. So it's pretty cool to see all over our whole neighborhoods and where my family lives. Bunch of anime fans because you see them with the stickers in their cars. They got the One Piece flag hanging on their house. So like, yeah, this is a good neighborhood. Yep. You know,
That's how we choose how to buy our neighborhoods. Yeah, I actually
yeah.
need a piece flag up. That would be incredible. But
Is that a
it does.
flag?
Well, what do you like about uh, anime as a genre, or what do you as a fellow anime dad? I don't talk to a tremendous amount of anime fathers. Why do you want to instill it into your children?
It's you grow with your kids watching the show, you laugh, you cry, you have this emotional experience with them, and I like how my son will come up and hug me, when there's a sad moment. He feels that feeling and I'm there comforting. The comfort of having your kids watching the shows, laughing together is just the best part of it. Really rewarding. And just to
So
talk
true.
later on the show, like, did you saw that? Like, oh, we can't believe it. That's the best part about it. Just to have a family member you can talk to them. It's like ball. You know.
It's incredible. It's incredible, and you're right. It makes people say watching TV as a family is not something that brings your families together, but it really is a bonding time. You talk, you look at each other, you comment, you talk afterwards about what you've watched, and
Yes,
the themes of friendship, of never giving up. I feel like a lot of anime for me growing up, it's instilled it into my life, and made me a better person in that regard of never giving up, wanting to push my limits, even exercising a little bit, showing love, being French, having a lot of friends, and being loyal. There's such an incredible amount of positive values that it can instill into your child. Have you guys
absolutely.
watched Assassination Classroom yet?
No, not yet. Yeah, I actually took a glimpse of it, and then my wife kind of stepped back, like, "Well, we can't watch this with the kids."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, well, we can watch it at our time. And the thing
Yes.
is, our kids are around all the time.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
looks real good though. But
It's
I think the only ones I'm watching right now are from One Piece to Dragon Ball, and there's a new. Actually, we watch a lot of Korean shows. We've been getting into that lately. The Korean drama stuff. It's real good. It's actually like watching an anime. It's just funny. It's real funny. I'm watching something about time travel, so it's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Wow. Okay, I'll check those out. Have you ever been to Japan, or is that on your list to go to Japan with your
No, that's
family?
it. Yeah, I wish I could go in there. The farthest I ever gotten was overseas was probably to maybe Hawaii, and that's about it. But I would like to go out of the country somewhere real nice, especially Japan. It's a beautiful country. Their culture, their rules, everything is just beautiful.
Mm.
We
Well,
do have a little Chinatown in our town here. We live. like a little garden and everything. You see in Japan, and it's great. But it's really packed on certain days. So there's a Japanese lantern coming up. So they'll let the lanterns out. You make your own with your family and let them out. So I'm looking forward to that one actually.
Ah,
I can take it,
that's
kids.
yeah, that's so special. Well, if you ever decide to come over here as a family, we've got a spot for you. In New Zealand, we're further
Yeah, I
away than
saw.
any
I
place.
looked more where New Zealand looks really beautiful. All those mountains, the open areas. That's beautiful. I'm just tired of being in the desert, seeing desert mountains and desert, dry out cactus all over the place. That's all we see here. A lot
Ah,
of sand.
that makes sense. That makes sense. No, it is. It's beautiful here. We love it, and it's great for
How's the
children.
weather over there? Like,
Where I live on the west coast, there's a little bit of when it rains heavy. It's like a forest, very green area. So it does rain, but we get sunshine, and it doesn't get tremendously cold. We don't get snow. It stays relatively warm, so it's not bad at
what's
all.
up there?
Mm.
Yeah.
Um, well, hey, thank you so much for making the time and coming in cosplay just made my day.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Especially Master Roshi. He's one of my favorite characters in all of anime. To be honest,
I'm
he's
I'm gonna
incredible.
meet his voice actor too, actually, on the weekend. So the Ocean Dub voice actors. So they're still good. They were the original
Yeah.
OGs too. So I respect them too.
Oh,
So I want to see them too.
that's so
But
exciting.
yeah,
You
I
gonna?
love your shows. I love your videos. Everything you do. It's awesome. I talk to my wife like, oh, you should see this video. You should see this podcast. Listen to this. It's awesome. Whatever all the stuff you do, it's awesome, and I hope people, can relate a lot with you. Spread it out there with everybody.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I love meeting. The reason I do it is to meet cool people like you, like I said, you've made my day. So, yeah, have a great rest of your day. Send out my love to
Thank
your
you.
beautiful family, and I'll release the podcast next week. And yeah, thank you very much for your time. Have a great day, Master Roshi.
Thank you. Flying Nimbus.
See you later, brother.